Hi guys, welcome to the Marketing Techy. Today we are going to have a look at why people are losing a lot of money with buying online advertising. Okay, let's have a look at my screen here. Basically you need to have leads to make sales to make profit. Alright, so leads are inquiries about your service or your product. Some of these leads will turn into sales, and sales or a part of your sale will result in profit for your company. That's really the only reason to have a business. Okay, so this is what we're after, leads. One way of generating leads would be online ads. Okay, there are various other ways of generating leads, and some, in my opinion, are a lot better than online ads. In my own business and with most of my customers, I see that online ads actually is not the bulk of where the leads come from. In some cases, up to about 50% of new leads for customers or for companies come from online ads. If you spend a lot on ads, then that percentage will go up. So if you've got a business and you're spending a lot of money on online ads, you could get 80 or 90% of your leads from these ads. Okay, in my opinion, there are cheaper and better ways, and in most cases, I find that online ads account for about 5 to about 20% of new leads for my customers and myself. Okay, so then online ads, you could buy online ads in a lot of different places. The two biggest ones right now would be Facebook and also Google. Okay, so first let's have a look at Facebook. What does Facebook do well? Facebook knows people. So because Facebook knows people, in the sense of Facebook knows what my hobbies are, what music I listen to, where do I live, when am I traveling, what company I work for, all these things Facebook knows. And I could target people with ads based on that. Google does something that we call timing very well. So Google can get the timing really well when it comes to placing an ad in front of somebody. So when somebody is searching for a specific product or service or something related to a specific product or service, then I could show my ad to them. So they could be searching for a plumber in their area. I could show them an ad for plumbing services. Okay, so the timing in Google is really good. Google knows less about people than what Facebook does, and with Facebook, getting the timing correct is a lot harder than with Google. So some products or services will do better on Facebook, other products or services will do better on Google. Now the issue is, especially on places like Facebook, Facebook will show you things like, so you've posted something about your business or a photo or something about a product, and then Facebook will usually show you something like, oh, you could show this to 20,000 more people for X amount of money. Okay, and that's in a lot of cases where it starts. Yes, you can show your ad on Facebook and Google to a lot of people. You could potentially show your ad to millions of people if you wanted to and you had enough money. That's unfortunately not the only thing you have to do. So, things you have to keep in mind is, what's your marketing strategy? Who is seeing this ad? Are you targeting them correctly? Are the correct people that are actually interested in your product or service seeing your ad? Because otherwise you're paying for this ad and showing it to people that's costing you money and they're not actually buying. So you would often find that people are buying ads on one of these two platforms and they are not getting leads or sales. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately the reality is I see companies that are wasting a lot of money with online advertising. Now the question is, can it work? And the short answer is yes, absolutely. If you monitor your ads, if you've got a good strategy, if you've got a really good website and landing pages where you're sending people from your ads, you could get new leads. So a new lead would be somebody either calling you and inquiring about your product so that you can actually follow up with them, emailing you, filling in the form on your website, or actually looking at a product page where they would be able to buy something directly off your website. All right, so that's a new lead. And unfortunately, what we're seeing is the trend is people are advertising right here and they're never getting the lead, and obviously they're also not getting the sale. Okay, so they are spending a lot more money on this side and not making the money back on the other side. All right, so that's a recipe for disaster. How do you do this well? You look at your analytics, you track these ads, you make sure that at least on a weekly basis you're monitoring them, seeing which people are clicking on them, which ads are doing better than other ads, making decisions based on this, starting new ads, stopping some of the older ads, making sure your wording is perfectly correct in all of your ads, changing wording in these ads over time, changing photos, making sure you're using the correct photos, making sure basically that you're getting the absolute most from these ads that you possibly can, and that along the way you are converting as many people as possible into actual sales at the end. Okay, so yes, you can make a lot of money by showing your product or service to people at the correct time, but the flip side is you can lose a lot of money if you're not monitoring these and making sure your strategy is correct when it comes to buying ads online. Okay, so I hope this helped. If you've got any questions, feel free to contact me or comment on the video, contact me on Twitter or by email. I'm happy to answer any questions about this. Yeah, and I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.